There were many reasons like this behind people calling him the Gandhi of architecture and the architect of the poor. He lived his life with simplicity and sustainability, and his work was truly an extension of himself. His approach for design and life were the same. When Laurie Baker was once asked to design an institute, he made a wonderful plan of it. Everything got approved by the client, but they had one simple demand which they wanted to be fulfilled by Laurie, and it was a personal toilet at director's office. That's it. Nothing grandiose, just a personal toilet, to which Laurie refused to provide, and further explained that by not providing a personal toilet would cut down the cost and consumption of the resources. Plus, when the director would use the common toilet, it would diminish the hierarchy between staff, and most importantly, the cleanliness and the hygiene of that common toilet would be up to the mark. Otherwise, there would be a possibility of an unhygienic toilet, which holds power to catalyze diseases. And this was the time of India before 2000, a country, a developing country who has hardly finished its 50 years. There were lots of advancement which didn't exist back then. In a way, Laurie saw architecture as a sin, which is what Vinu Daniel also sees and believes. That's why Laurie was very conscious about the consumption of resources. And this is the real example of minimalism, the real minimalism, not some characterless dead architecture. There were many reasons like this behind people calling him the Gandhi of architecture and the architect of the poor. He lived his life with simplicity and sustainability, and his work was truly an extension of himself. His approach for design and life were the same. That's why I think that design is an attitude. This does not work like a switch. That in the night you are a person who cares about people and earth, and in the morning you are totally opposite of it. Please stop pretending that you are Batman. Either you are someone who wants to serve and make difference in the society or not. Like, there is no in between. Laurie had done so many beautiful work which were low cost and meaningful, which could easily make many architects' head hang down with a shame. And mind you, don't you even think that because the projects were low cost, they might not be beautiful. They were beauties. Laurie had written many books for the Cosford about local materials and housing in rural areas and whatnot. We all know that B.V. Doshi was the first Indian to win Pritzker, but if Laurie Baker had lived few more years, then B.V. Doshi would be the second Indian to win Pritzker. And I literally have zero doubts about it. Laurie Baker has given his whole life as a seva, which means devotional service, where there is no lust for the outcomes, there is just offering in its truest sense. And I strongly believe that how you do anything is how you do everything. And design is an attitude, my friend, not a whim.